Please like the video and share it so that it reaches many more people and you get sawaba, or rewards from Allah. This could be a sawabe jariyah or continuous reward for you long after you are gone.
Volume 3, Book 38, number 505. Narrated by Sa'al bin Sa'd. A woman came to Allah's Apostle and said, "O Allah's Apostle, I want to give up myself to you." A man said, "Marry her to me." The Prophet said, "We agree to marry her to you with what you know of the Quran by heart." Volume 3, Book 38, number 505. Narrated by Abu Hurairah. Allah's Apostle deputed me to keep Sadaqat, al-Fitr, of Ramadan. A comer came and started taking handfuls of the foodstuff, of the Sadaqah, stealthily. I took hold of him and said, "By Allah, I will take you to Allah's Apostle." He said, "I am needy and have many dependents, and I am in great need." I released him, and in the morning Allah's Apostle asked me, "What did your prisoner do yesterday?" I said, "O Allah's Apostle, the person complained of being needy and of having many dependents, so I pitied him and let him go." Allah's Apostle said, "Indeed, he told you a lie and he will be coming again." I believed that he would show up again as Allah's Apostle had told me that he would return. So I waited for him watchfully. When he showed up and started stealing handfuls of foodstuff, I caught hold of him again and said, "I will definitely take you to Allah's Apostle." He said, "Leave me, for I am very needy and have many dependents. I promise I will not come back again." I pitied him and let him go. In the morning Allah's Apostle asked me, "What did your prisoner do?" I replied, "O Allah's Apostle, he complained of his great need and of too many dependents, so I took pity on him and set him free." Allah's Apostle said, "Verily, he told you a lie and he will return." I waited for him attentively for the third time, and when he came and started stealing handfuls of the foodstuff, I caught hold of him and said, "I will surely take you to Allah's Apostle as it is the third time you promise not to return, yet you break your promise and come." He said, "Forgive me and I will teach you some words with which Allah will benefit you." I asked, "What are they?" He replied, "Whenever you go to bed, recite Ayat al-Kursi, Allahu la ilaha illa huwa al-hayy al-qayyum, till you finish the whole verse. If you do so, Allah will appoint a guard for you who will stay with you and no Satan will come near you till morning." So I released him. In the morning, Allah's Apostle asked, "What did your prisoner do yesterday?" I replied, "He claimed that he would teach me some words by which Allah will benefit me, so I let him go." Allah's Apostle asked, "What are they?" I replied, "He said to me, whenever you go to bed, recite Ayat al-Kursi from the beginning to the end, Allahu la ilaha illa huwa al-hayy al-qayyum." He further said to me, "If you do so, Allah will appoint a guard for you who will stay with you, and no Satan will come near you till morning." Abu Hurairah, or another sub-narrator, added that they, the companions, were very keen to do good deeds. The Prophet said, "He really spoke the truth, although he is an absolute liar. Do you know whom you were talking to, these 3 nights?" "O Abu Hurairah." Abu Hurairah said, "No." He said, "It was Satan." Volume 3, Book 38, number 506. Narrated by Abu Sa'id al-Khudri. Once Bilal brought barni, i.e. a kind of dates, to the Prophet, and the Prophet asked him, "From where have you brought these?" Bilal replied, "I had some inferior type of dates and exchanged 2 essays of it for 1 essay of barni dates in order to give it to the Prophet to eat." Thereupon the Prophet said, "Beware, beware, this is definitely riba, usury. This is definitely riba, usury. Don't do so, but if you want to buy a superior kind of dates, Sell the inferior dates for money and then buy the superior kind of dates with that money. Volume 3, Book 38, number 507. Narrated by Amra. Concerning the Waqf of Umar, it was not sinful of the trustee of the Waqf to eat or provide his friends from it, provided the trustee had no intention of collecting fortune for himself. Ibn Umar was the manager of the trust of Umar, and he used to give presents from it to those with whom he used to stay at Mecca. Volume 3, Book 38, number 508. Narrated by Zayd bin Khalid and Abu Hurairah. The Prophet said, O Unay, go to the wife of this man, and if she confesses that she has committed illegal sexual intercourse, then stone her to death. Volume 3, Book 38, number 509. Narrated by Uqba bin al-Harith. When a Nu'man or his son was brought in a state of drunkenness, Allah's apostle ordered all those who were present in the house to beat him. I was one of those who beat him. We beat him with shoes and palm leaf stalks. Volume 3, Book 38, number 510. Narrated by Aisha. I twisted the garlands of the Hadith, i.e. animals for sacrifice, of Allah's apostle with my own hands. Then Allah's apostle put them around their necks with his own hands, and sent them with my father to Mecca. Nothing legal was regarded illegal for Allah's apostle till the animals were slaughtered. Volume 3, Book 38, number 511. Narrated by Anas bin Malik. Abu Talha was the richest man in Medina amongst the Ansar, and Biruha garden was the most beloved of his property, and it was situated opposite the mosque of the Prophet. Allah's apostle used to enter it and drink from its sweet water. When the following divine verse were revealed, you will not attain righteousness till you spend in charity of the things you love. 3.93. Abu Talha got up in front of Allah's apostle and said, O Allah's apostle, Allah says in his book, you will not attain righteousness unless you spend in charity that which you love, and verily, the most beloved to me of my property is Biruha garden, so I give it in charity and hope for its reward from Allah. O Allah's apostle, spend it wherever you like. Allah's apostle appreciated that and said, that is perishable wealth, that is perishable wealth. I have heard what you have said. I suggest you to distribute it among your relatives. Abu Talha said, I will do so, O Allah's apostle. So, Abu Talha distributed it among his relatives and cousins. The sub-narrator, Malik, said, the Prophet said, that is a profitable wealth, instead of perishable wealth. Volume 3, Book 38, number 512. Narrated by Abu Musa. The Prophet said, an honest treasurer who gives what he is ordered to give fully, perfectly and willingly to the person to whom he is ordered to give, is regarded as one of the two charitable persons.